I love January. It is the perfect time to turn over a new leaf and start living a better life. Well, tonight we have brought together our experts to offer tips on ways that you can live a little better this year, right now, daily, weekly, and monthly. All right, folks, go ahead. Let's introduce yourselves. Tell us where you're from.
I'm Sherry Steinbaugh, registered dietitian with Meijer.
I'm Bill Stratbucker. I'm a pediatrician at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital.
I'm Amanda Bering, a registered dietitian and wellness expert at Priority Health.
I'm Michael Reifer. I manage a clinic for Pine Rest.
And I'm John Zimmerman with Fifth Third Bank.
You can see we've got the best of the best with us. All right, let's get started and talk about what we can do right now. Kick it off for us.
Well, I think as far as child health, I'm a pediatrician, so that's where I focus things on families. You know, one of the things at this time of year, really a lot of people think about making big changes. And I think that the number one big change I would make as a parent is to stop smoking, if that's one thing that they're doing. So there's lots of help that families can get to do that. There's lots of encouragement that physicians can give. So that would be my number one tip. Outside of that, it would be a really good time to think about a change. So what I suggest people do is really don't go on a diet. That's really one of the common things to hear this time of year.
You're the first person to tell me I don't have to go on a diet.
Don't go on a diet, but this is just because we don't like that term in child health. We really like thinking about lifestyle and nutrition and thinking of it as a positive way, and thinking about changes as positive changes that you can make in your family. So
what about
think
Healthy Count? What is that all about?
So our guideline that we've developed at the Children's Hospital for healthy living for all children, really parents too can adopt this and should model this for their kids. It's something called Healthy Counts. And it's 9 tips that come from all different areas of really around healthy weight, but also just around healthy living.
I love it. Simple.
Very simple.
Amanda, what are you going to suggest?
I suggest that, you know, everyone's trying to set New Year's resolutions, which is great, but I think even more important is to set yourself a SMART goal. So we all start off the year saying, I want to exercise more, I want to eat better. Well, how specifically are you going to do that? So a SMART goal is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Stands for SMART. And so rather than saying I'm going to exercise more, I would instead encourage you to say I'm going to exercise at least 4 days a week, 30 minutes a day, plus 1 to 2 days a week of strength training. Something a little bit more specific so that you can hold yourself accountable, measure your progress, and actually stick to your goals for the year.
And you know, there are so many new apps that can help us do this that I think we can be smarter in how we set those resolutions.
Exactly.
Excellent. Michael.
I would say most of us have a relationship where there's some tension.
No.
Yes. Now's a great time to make the first move. Say sorry. Extend an olive branch. Make the first move. Do a small thing that makes a big difference. But I would say now is the perfect time to make things right, probably with leading with an apology.
I really like that because whether your children are 7 and we're saying this to our kids, or we're saying it to ourselves or our in-laws, it's just a way to really start to build those foundations.
And when we carry a grudge and when we're burdened with guilt, that's a miserable way to be. So this is a perfect time to free yourself from that, to extend forgiveness, and make the first move in a relationship that's been strained.
Love it. John, what should we do financially?
I'm already learning right here. This is great.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. The first thing when it comes to being financially well, get your finances in order. First thing you have to do is start. And that, it seems so simple to say, but it really is the hardest thing to do. You need to sit down with your spouse or whoever, write down exactly what bills are going out and how much money is coming in.
Are you saying build a budget that we'll use?
Well, yes, I really am. But you really have to do a start, and that's the hardest thing to do. You need to make sure you have your emergency funds available in case something happens, your furnace goes out, your car, problems with your car, or you lose a job. Those are things that you have to do, and you also have to start thinking about savings. Everyone wants, well, I got to save for my vacation or what have you. How do I do that? Treat savings like a bill. Write yourself money that you're putting into your savings account so it goes in every single month. But the key is you just got to start. You have to be realistic. Make it black and white so you can see it, and then you can move forward.
Excellent. Here are a few other simple things you can do right now to make those changes. Think about them and see which ones your family can put into action. Sherry with Meijer. What do we need to do right now to get our whole family living a little healthier?
Now, this is a great time of the year to go into your pantry and the back of your refrigerator. Who knows what could be lurking there, right?
There's a lot lurking there.
But first of all, in your pantry, if most of your pantry is filled with what I call these high-calorie but low-nutrient foods, we want to get a better balance there. It's not that we have to avoid these foods all of the time, but again, what are the healthiest foods we can eat? We're going to talk about that. But right now, clear out some of those things that maybe aren't so nutritious for you. This is actually from the kitchen, my kitchen, because the Christmas candies are still there. Take it to work. Take it to work. Get rid of it. The other thing that I tell people, the doctor talked about not going on a diet, and I like that because it's just really thinking about what we eat, being mindful of what we're eating, and portion control is important. And I just brought an example here. We've got this great granola cereal, very healthy for us. This is a portion size of it, a half a cup. When we pour that into a bowl...
That looks a little different than what my breakfast bowl looks like.
Yes, this is a normal size breakfast bowl now. If you filled that up, you might be getting 3 to 4 portions and a lot more calories than you need, even if it's a healthy food.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Coming up, simple things that we can do every single day to get our family feeling better when we come back with more of Where You Live.
Ferris State University is proud to be a part of Where You Live.